Okay, so lately I've been doing a lot of movie reviews, and I've only done one game review, so I think it's time we do another game review. And what game are we going to talk about today? Hop in the DeLorean because we're going all the way back in time. Well, it's 1998 at least. Coming up next on Todd Miley Presents. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is a game developed by Nintendo. Guys, if you haven't played The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, please get off of my channel and go play it. And if you don't play it, then we can't be friends. Okay, so for those of you who know, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time was probably the greatest fucking game to ever hit shelves. The Legend of Zelda, this is my all-time favorite game. Like, seriously. Aside from the graphics, when this game came out, the graphics were pretty good. Think about it, guys. This was recycled Mario 64 game graphics. That's pretty fucking awesome. This was the very first Legend of Zelda game to have such a big open world. This storyline in this game was amazing. The main point of this game is young Link, Kid Link, we're gonna call him Kid Link just to be on the same page. Kid Link and Kid Zelda find out that Ganondorf is planning on, they kind of think he's got a plan to destroy the world. So Zelda secretly sends Link on a mission to save the three, like these three stones. God damn, why can't I remember what they're called? The three stones. I'll think of what these three stones are called after the review's over, I guarantee you. Zelda flees, Link gets a hold of the Ocarina of Time, which is what Ganondorf wanted the entire time. Link gets a hold of it, Link plays it, you know, you wake up 7 years in the future, Link's kind of like, you know, what the fuck is going on? So you're kind of giving like a brief rundown of what's happened in the past 7 years that you've missed. Remember the little fucking Navi, the little fairy, the little bitch-ass fairy that follows you around that's always like, hey, son! She makes a really good valid point in the game when you wake up because she's like, you know, 7 years have passed, but has it really been 7 years? Meaning that there's a lot of plot holes that need filled, and you know, you can kind of make or break it at this point. There is so much shit to do in this game. This is going to be spoilers because I'm just going to go ahead and assume that the people I'm talking to have already played this game. I don't even need the guidebook anymore to play it. You can follow the main storyline, but also at the same time you can do stuff like you can find heart pieces, you can find fucking gold sculptures. Those piss me off so much. There were 100 of them. 100, but I did it because it was awesome and because it's fucking Zelda, and Zelda's the shit. And speaking of that, you remember the goddamn chickens? I think, well, they were chickens, but they were called cuckoos in the game. They were fucking chickens. Those little bastards would kill you. I was the asshole in the game that would sit there and like, you know, shoot at them with the slingshot or like repeatedly hit them with the swords. Those little fuckers have had enough after a while. Like, they all will gang up on you wherever they are, and they will peck you to death. Peck you to death. There were so many frustrations though in this game that used to make me mad, but it didn't disappoint me because it made sense. It was just a hard game at times. But nothing took the biggest load off of me in this game than finally beating the Water Temple for the first time. Do you remember the fucking Water Temple? I do. The biggest challenge in this game was not just completing the side mission, but completing the storyline. Ganondorf has fucked all of Hyrule. Like I said earlier, when you wake up 7 years in the future and you don't know what's going on, the first thing that happens when you leave the Temple of Time is it's literally the Walking Dead outside. The wind's blowing hard. There's those fucking Redes that are just kind of walking around. They'll eat on you if you get too close to them. The big ass fire ring over Death Mountain. Guys, also, if you haven't played the game, talk to some of the villagers. Talk to a lot of people around. They'll tell you what happened. Like, they'll tell you what you missed. Most of them will blame it on you, but they don't know that it's you. You know what I mean? Like, for example, when you learn when you learn the Song of Storms, for example, you can learn it as a kid, and then you can play it again as an adult. And when you play it for the guy that's inside the windmill, he'll tell you, he'll be like, some kid came in here 7 years ago and played the song and fucked everything up. That was you, by the way. Oh shit, this isn't also Ganondorf's fault, it's kind of my fault too. Something that I will also point out, you remember at the end of the game, when you finally defeat Ganondorf, like when you guys are playing baseball back and forth together with Ganondorf's little Kamehameha blast that he does to you? Ganondorf coughs up blood. However, when they re-released it for the GameCube, Ganondorf didn't cough up blood anymore because they took that away. They thought it was too violent. Really, that's the most violent thing in this game, not to mention the fact you just slayed a fucking fire dragon. The Shadow Temple, that shit was scary. Also, when you're in the Fire Temple, you remember, and you'll only have this if you have the cartridge. If you have any other later version of the game, you won't have this. On the N64 version of the game, when you're in the Fire Temple, you remember the chant that played the entire time? That was like, if I remember right, that was an Islamic chant that said, God help us all, or God save us all, something like that is what it said. That really creepy ass chant that would play every now and then, they completely removed that for the GameCube release and any other later releases of that game because if I remember right, the Muslim government or something like that, they caught on to it and they had it completely removed from the game. So if you guys have that on your game, consider yourself lucky because you can't find it anywhere anymore. You remember the fucking Gorons in this game? Like, those dudes piss me the fuck off. This is what they do. Oh. Like, are you guys like blowing yourselves or something? Back to the water temple. You remember that shit? You had to put on the fucking iron boots and then take them off halfway to float back up for like, what, like 6 feet, and then put the iron boots back on and sink again? Not to mention you have to raise the water level like 8 goddamn times throughout the game to like 3 different levels. Yeah, after the game's over, like when you beat everything goes back to normal. Link, like, it was sad. Like, as much as I hated Navi, it's like Link's gotta go back 7 years in the past and be a kid again, and he's gotta like part ways with that fairy. It's like, well shit, man, I kind of feel for you right now. And also, Link says the word skank in this game. Go play it now. You're gonna go play it and you're gonna notice it, because every time you hit the B button to you know, swipe your sword, I swear Link says skank as he makes a strike. Listen for it. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Also, I kind of want to do, if I can hit 50 subscribers, I will do something special. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know, maybe I'll do a video nude. Maybe. Probably not. I don't even know why I said that. That was stupid. But I will do something kind of different. I'll do something special for you guys. If I can hit 50 subscribers, that would be awesome. So, let's work on that, please. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Have you guys played it? I hope you have. If not, stop watching my video, get off my channel, and go fucking play it. Comment below, let me know what you think about this game. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.